Look in the mirror. What do you see? Most people see their achievements, their successes, their moments of glory, but the real story of who you are isn't written in your victories, it's etched in your failures. Every time you fell, every time you were knocked down, every time the world said no and you had to decide whether to accept that answer. Let me tell you something that might change your life. Your failures aren't happening to you. They're happening for you. Every rejection, every setback, every moment when you weren't enough, these aren't your shame. They're your story. They're not your weakness. They're your wisdom. Think about this. When does a muscle grow? Not during the lift, but during the breakdown. It's in the recovery, in the repair, in the response to resistance that strength is built. Your failures are doing the same thing to your character, your resilience, your very essence of who you are becoming. But here's what most people get wrong about failure. They see it as the opposite of success. That's like saying night is the opposite of day, when in reality, one cannot exist without the other. Your failures aren't the opposite of your success. They're the foundation of it. Let me share a truth that took me years to understand. Success isn't about never falling. It's about falling in love with the process of getting back up. It's about understanding that each time you fail, you're not starting over. You're starting stronger. You're not losing progress. You're gaining perspective. Think about a time you failed spectacularly. Remember that feeling in your gut, that burning in your chest, that voice in your head that said maybe they were right about you. Now let me ask you this. Would you be who you are today without that moment? Would you have the strength you have now if life hadn't tested you then? Here's what separates champions from everyone else. They don't just accept failure, they expect it. They don't just deal with failure, they demand the lessons it brings. While others are asking, why me? They're asking, what's next? While others are looking for escape routes, they're looking for the hidden opportunities. But let's be real for a moment. Failure hurts. It's supposed to. If it didn't hurt, it wouldn't transform you. If it didn't challenge you, it couldn't change you. The pain you feel when you fail isn't your weakness leaving. It's your strength entering. It's not your dreams dying. It's your determination being born. Consider this. Every expert you admire was once a beginner who kept failing forward. Every success story you've heard is just a failure story with more chapters. Every overnight success took years of darkness before the dawn broke. You want to know what makes failure beautiful? It's honest. Success can lie. It can come from luck, from privilege, from